Alright, I was mowing my lawn on the Honda Harmony and it just quit on me. I had sort of bounced off the curb and I don't know. But anyways, it just quit, like the engine shut off. And then when I went over to the ignition switch, nothing was happening. So I suspect it's probably one of the interlocks. So what we have, or it could be a relay or something else, but we're going to try to get to the bottom of this. So we have two interlocks underneath the steering shaft. We have the parking brake, and then we have the blade interlock. Then we also have, if you're sitting on the seat, and then there's a neutral safety switch. So that's all I know about right now. I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to do some diagnosis. Neutral safety switch, which is hard to see because it's inside this box on the back. Alright, I tested all the interlocks. Everything was working fine. But look it. So I was tracing the power back. So the battery, positive, goes down to the starter relay. And then you got a red wire that goes up to the fuse block. And then the white wire goes down. And I was just testing it. And when I touched this one, look at this. You see that? And when I touched this one, it was just completely disconnected and corroded. See how green and gross that is? Let's get real close. So it was sitting there like that and came apart. So if I hold, oh, you hear that relay? That's that relay for the body power coming on. If I click that where it's on. Yep, yeah. I just bumped the starter there with the key. So that was my problem. Let me just show you what I was doing. So to test these interlocks, because you never know what the problem could be. So we go over here to continuity, where do you hear that? And so you can just probe each end. If I can get my, okay. What are they touching? Okay, well, maybe power washing it broke it. These shouldn't have continuity into both open and closed position. Shit. Alright, so I have my voltmeter hooked up, continuity, button is pressed. See that? I'm actuating the handle. Look, I got that one all wet. The water's farting out of it. Whatever. Alright, let's see if we can fix this thing. So first of all, I need a lot more room to work. So I'm gonna alright, there's half of it liberated. There we go. There we go. Ooh, it's wet. It's like someone power washed it. What the heck? The wire in the bottom half of the crimp is in good shape. But, yeah. Well, I'm going to cut that off. Cut that off. So I have some heat shrink here. I'm going to grab some of that, slide it on over. I'm going to push it well out of the way. I'm going to spread out the fibers in the wire. that I'm going to join them. And twist them up. Alright, so they're twisted together. So I have my torch, and I have some rosin core solder here. I'm going to try to make a tiny little flame. Yeah, you want to smell that plastic melting. The insulation up and down the wire. There we go. And we need to let that cool off enough so I can move this over it without it melting to it. Alright, now that it's cooled off, I'm just going to go ahead and slip the heat shrink over it. Make sure.
Heat shrink? What's a heat shrink?
Well, see this piece of plastic? It'll melt once I put fire to it. So you can melt the heat shrink. Okay. That's almost there. Need to do a little bit more. I got my helper here. Uh-huh.
How are you allowed to touch that?
Well, it is a little hot, but it's not too terribly hot. Then I'm just gonna put these back in here best I can.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now you're gonna. Oh yeah.
We'll take a.
What is that little thing that looks like a ginormous worm?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's that twisted pipe.
Yeah.
So you're doing that.
Yeah, so I'm just going to tape that up.
Tape.
I'm going to put these wires all back in this one.
Yeah.
Probably should have popped that out up a little higher. Oh, whatever. It'll be okay. It's soldered, and it's got some tension relief from this heat shrink. I know how to fix it if it breaks again. But, oh, that wouldn't even focused on all that? Damn it. Yeah. Well, see, I got it all taped up. There's our splice right there. I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of tape right here to help take the tension. Not that there's that much tension on it. Okay, proof of concept. Have the battery connected by hand. Well, I don't have a good connection here, but it would work if we had a better connection. Let's see.